chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Big beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
DB of the year, Earl Thomas, let's get it.
70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
2 different shoes in.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The quarterback is number 69.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man on the out route. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 points, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
Oh, God.
Come on, set. 15, run. 15, run. Let's go, D, let's go. Let's go.
Back to throw now on
Go get
1st
him.
down. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish.
Into heavy traffic.
There we go. Let's go, Marlon.
Picked up
all the way, baby.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six.
Let's go, Marlon.
Touchdown.
Y'all better stop testing Marlon, man.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Good kid.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
Whoa, 54, what you want, man? That was the it. That was INT. Standing there like a fucking goof.
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Oh, come
nice
on,
play
hit that.
defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Ready?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43.
And this fucking Jared Lorenzen fucker throw the ball in
into
there.
their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Go get him.
On first down, Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I got you. Now.
2nd and 9 now. They shake
Got
him,
him.
but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Oh, no.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw.
Good D.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
DB of the year, Earl.
Calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
We don't trust
I'm
this
with
punt.
you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
What's going on? Kick that thing.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Ooh. Finally, we on offense. Shit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's open. Hike it.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it here with Logan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They run with Logan.
Oh, tired. Get him out of there.
Last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Jackson hit.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
He is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
He fumbles in the end zone. Are you kidding me?
From 14 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Man, this nigga Lamar can't get breathed on, man.
The point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I'm on my kicks today, man. Enough of these replays. Let's get it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Accurate kick. What the fuck?
This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Where we at with it? Let's get it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off.
Let's go, baby.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Catch that, man.
But it's incomplete.
He was right there.
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Out router, fucking crossing routes.
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something
Activate
here on 3rd
Vine. Let's
down.
go.
Back to throw
Go
here.
get him.
He gets it to Brown. Complete.
Come on, man. Y'all knew it was coming.
Wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Alright, let's not fuck around now, boys.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Let's go. 50, plant.
Let's go, team.
Bravo.
Watch the out, watch the out. 51's the mic, 51's the mic.
Swing it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
We in the zone.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation there. The defense won the battle.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Get him, Vaughn. Oh, that's good. INT. INT, turn around, Marlon. Fuck.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to defend the pass.
What's up, baby? What are you doing?
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
This should go out of bounds. Yes.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Oh, cut up the field, fam.
First down, almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Check 26, check 26. Wait. Go. Mike spot 4. Here's
Jackson to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson.
No, bad pass, man.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck was that, dude? He didn't even run the route.
At the 34-yard
fucking break to the fucking sideline. What the fuck
this
was
is
that?
a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Go get him.
On that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
good deal.
And that will be incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Let's go! Come on! No huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Fuck.
Goes down at the 23-yard line.
Fuck.
So we're in halftime of this AFC wild card matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
On 3rd down, it's Logan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On the carry, it's Logan.
No block.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Woo.
Over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
What you doing, nigga? Why ain't you blocking?
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, he pulled it and got good yardage himself.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Logan.
Oh.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Stop this one, fuck, nigga.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
Let's go. Come on, man. And I lobbed that shit.
Picked off by Logan Ryan. And it's a good return here.
Man,
He'll
this
get all
motherfucker
the way
Lamar is
close to the
trash.
35. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Hanner, right back.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Now let's run. Jump. Greystone, Travis. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw.
Get him. Let's go, Marlon.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
On the double.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Check. Hey, Charlie.
2nd and long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans.
Ooh, that was nasty. Why you do my boy like that?
54 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
We got
No,
something for
we're
that.
not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
We could have run this 4-minute offense on that what you talking about?
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Good kick.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What's up? Oh, yeah?
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
55, come on, God, 55. Here we go. Mark 55, Mark 55. Get that quarterback at all costs.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check 99. Check 99. Slip.
Ingram. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Let this weak-ass nigga Lamar throw the ball. Fucking trash.
So it's Raven football
hike
here
it,
as we welcome you
hike it.
back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Oh, face mask.
Get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Face mask.
And he is across midfield from 149 to
Tackle
the other 49,
him.
a gain of just 2. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Logan.
Oh, come on.
Protect the football and take
That
his
was
lumps here
it,
at this
man.
stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Gotta fucking throw now. That's some bullshit.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Where's your keys? Here.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Go get him.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Let's go.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
There's a microphone.
That's cereal. That's loud. It's loud. Hello.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Why? Come on, yay!
Yeah.
No, I'm afraid Mama Bone. Afraid Mama Bone.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They run the counter. Logan. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm up there. Where did we go? I don't know. Where did it go?
Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Good game.